That took a hot minute. I think I'm actually live now, so yay! I don't know how I actually got it to go live because it always asks me to like do software stuff or whatever, but I'm live, it looks like. At least it's telling me that I am. Let me just double check on my phone really quick. I didn't announce that I was going live, so I mean at a specific time or anything, so I know there may not be quite as many people that pop on. Usually I let everybody know well in advance, like what time we'll be going live and stuff. Yes, okay, it is on. Woohoo! That took that took some finagling trying to get it to go live onto my computer, since usually in the past I've always done it with my phone, but since YouTube has changed how everything works, I now have to do it from my laptop. So that is where I'm coming from. If you're here, say hi so I can say hi to you guys. It's been, oh my God, I don't even know how long it's been since I have been live. Like, no joke. It feels like forever. I know it's probably been at least a month since I popped on live. I've been uploading some videos, but I haven't talked to you guys live. So I'm just gonna share really quick in the group that I'm on. How are you guys doing? Hi, Spirit Moon. Yay! I'm so excited to talk live to you guys again. It's been far too long. I think I can actually share this actual video that I'm doing too. I hope you guys have been doing good. Let's see, I think share, there we go. Copy link. Yay! I'm so proud of myself for figuring this out. I'm not the most tech savvy person ever, so going on live on my phone was like really easy. There we go. So now I'm posted in the group with the direct video link. So woo woo. I'm sure people won't see it till later because Facebook never notifies anybody. But okay, perfect. That is up. So yay, I'm excited. I was planning on going live a couple times over the last couple weeks because I've been getting new Skullies in again. In case you didn't see my posts on Instagram, which is where I usually post, Thelma up here actually has kind of really like taken back over the group and everything. She kind of stepped in for the other Skully leader that I had who really wanted to more. Hi, Julie. Who really wanted to like work more one-on-one, like less group situation wise, who is right next to her now, sitting over here, and he's taken back like an elder leader role, which I'm really happy about. But she started working again, wanting to build the tribe, which I was all for and really excited. So now I pulled all the ones that I have gotten new since the last kind of like tribal collection, and I've had to switch everything. It used to be over here, now it's over here. I changed a lot of my witchy space around since then. And I'm really excited to share those too because I just found some really cool stuff today. I will talk about those first actually because that literally was such an awesome little haul. So this is really neat. I hope these aren't too, yeah, they're warming up, but I think I can grab it. I've got some candles in here. I literally found these at Savers today, and there's two of them. And at first I thought maybe they were like, they've got like a ring here. So I thought maybe, oh, are they to drink out of? I don't know. But it was in the candle section. So I've got some little tea lights in containers just sitting in there. Seriously, how cool are those? And it was 50% off today. So I think I ended up getting these for like two a piece or something like that. Super cool. And purple is like my favorite color. So talk about an awesome addition to the little Skully area. And my light's about to go out because I'm moving it. Make sure those don't fall. But yeah, so those are some pretty cool little additions. Hi, Marge. Hello, Bruce. Yay, I'm so glad to have all you guys here. So like I was saying, I've ended up with quite quite an addition to let you guys kind of like see an update and stuff. I know, right? Wouldn't that be so cool if we were like way closer and stuff? I've really been wanting to like do something like that where like there's meditations at like my local metaphysical store all the time. And I've kind of wanted to be like, hey, would you guys want to do like a Scully meditation thing where I could like bring all of my Skullies and stuff? I thought that would be like really fun, but I don't know. I'm leaving really soon, so I haven't done anything like that. The only thing I have with a skull on it is in my purse. Yeah, I love carrying little things like that. I did kind of have a purse buddy, and actually one of my skulls hangs out in my altar, my travel altar kit that stays in my car, and he seems really happy in there. So I haven't brought him back out to the rest of the tribe yet or anything, but he's just kind of chilling there. So he's not a part of the whole crowd here. But I guess I should get started introducing some of these guys as I kind of chit chat with you, because otherwise it's going to be really long. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 new skulls in just the last month and a half, because all of March, because of like the leadership switchover that they kind of had going on, they had no desire to do anything. Nothing was going on. Oh, that's cool. I think I've maybe seen something that looks like that, and that is awesome. I know I've got kind of like it's a resin skull that has a lot of like designs that is really cool. And I think I've seen something that looks kind of like that, how it's made up, and that's honestly really awesome. So I'm gonna start with I do believe this is the first guy that I got since everything changed. And this is one I had seen for a long time. It's actually one I was going to get for my birthday, but when the Skullies decided to go dormant and not talk or not really interact and do things, I kind of didn't actually think he was going to end up becoming a part of the tribe. So this is a natural smoked citrine, so it's not like heat treated or anything. It's got a nice like light that's kind of giving it a really like more of a nice yellow color. In person, it's way more like toned down. So his face is seriously really cool, and he kind of seems to be like brothers with Julius, who's the hilariously like laughy kind of skull, Amethyst, who's up here, which I think is perfect. Yeah. With vampire things. That's cool. And then, so I think this one was maybe the next one. Okay, citrine. And then this one is pink tourmaline with, I can't remember what the white is called, but the white also has a name here. And, oh, that's focusing pretty good. So I hope you guys are getting some pretty good clarity. This might be better than when I was filming with my phone. I don't know. But this one is hollow, which I thought was very odd, but she definitely seemed to want to be a part of the Scully tribe. I don't think I have a name for her yet. There's a few actually that I just got that have already given me names, which is kind of cool. It's always fun when that happens. And let's see. So then I have this beautiful little fluorite one here. And this one, I found a friend that had posted. You guys on like a marketplace, like Facebook marketplace type thing. So yeah, this one's really pretty looking. She kind of like matches with, I think I do have a name for her. Scarlet, I believe was her, and she's kind of part of the little fluorite group hangout that's going on up here. You know, oh, that's really cool. I love like, I was never into the whole Scully thing. I've talked about that before, but now that I am, like, I'm totally obsessed with it. It's crazy. Like the way Jen talks about it too, is that it really like turns into this like thing, especially when it's, you know, fueled kind of like by these guys. And I don't know who to pick next, but let's see. Okay, which ones did I get from? I think these are the ones that I got from Sherry's. Let's see, I've already done those. Okay, these are the ones that I've gotten from Sherry's eBay, right? Yeah, her eBay. So these are ones that sat with the Ancient Crystal Soul Serenity. This is a shungite one, which actually this is my first ever shungite crystal at all. I've never had one of these guys before. I ended up getting a lot of really cool ones that I actually don't have crystal counterparts for. So, this shungite one, and then this really beautiful like strawberry quartz, I think is what it's called. So all these have been activated with the Ancient Crystal Skull Synergy. Did I say Serenity? Synergy is what I meant. If I did say that, I don't know. And then I think this one is like blue opal with, again, something else, because it's got like some black in there, or maybe that's just something that attaches to it. I don't know. So this one was a really cool one too. This one kind of has like, I think you can kind of see it now in this light, is like a little bit of like a blue white kind of like a smoky white kind of a color, which is really neat. So those ones I kind of got all together. It just completely worked out, like the way the timing worked. And, I only get the ones that I feel guided to. So like one of I have, like, I'm very chakra oriented, and there's lots of chakra stuff all over the place. And so for the majority, I have like skulls that all match with the chakra. And the only one I don't really have is very many orange skulls. And I've been wanting to get a carnelian skull for the longest time, which I did actually get like a tiny little baby one, but I've been looking at lots of big ones. Hi, Silver Willow. I've been looking at lots of bigger ones, hoping that they, I would feel drawn to them, or that they would feel drawn to them. And it just has not seemed to work out at all. So I've just kind of still been waiting like for maybe like a little bit more sizable, like kind of orange skull to like get into the mix, because it's kind of like a little baby one. I'll just go ahead and show you this one. So he's like a little Skully carnelian bead. So he's really tiny, and he's got a little hole right there. And so these ones all have siblings, actually. And I'll just go ahead and show you the other two ones too. Because here is a blue lace agate, which I love. And there's like a little doggy here. So here we go. I don't think he's going to quite get can't see like the pretty striping and things, I think, because it's just too bright. And then we have some clear ones. So those ones all have like little twinsies, siblings. Let's see. So I showed you those. And then this one is also one that I actually got directly off of Synergy's, or, Sherry's website. She actually has a website, which I didn't know anything about. I just kind of ended up on it somehow. I have no idea how, but she had this really gorgeous what is it called? Like dendrite agate or something? I actually don't know. That's, again, another one. Yeah, dendritic agate. So all of these are ones that I actually don't have like an actual crystal of, other than these little crystal skulls, which is really cool. So they're all really super unique. And I guess I'll go ahead and go into I should have brought like a water up here with me. Usually I do, and I didn't this time. But now I'll go into the ones I actually ordered some from crystalskulls.com, which I didn't realize that they were like out of the country. I think they operate out of Canada, if I looked. So I didn't get like a tracking or anything, and I was kind of like freaked out about it, because I was like, oh my God, how long are they going to take to get here? But a hematite skull. I have seen a few, and there's a few that I'm kind of like keeping my eye on, but I don't know whether they're ones that I'm actually going to if I'm actually going to get them or not. Well, I guess we'll see. I've been going a lot with kind of like some of the like, blacky, darker, like grounding energy ones, which is always really good. And so I got these ones from crystalskulls.com. 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 And they did take a little while to get here. It took like 2 weeks. I wouldn't have been as freaked out if I had gotten a tracking number, but Yeah, that one would, the hematite ones are really cool, and that would be an awesome one to get. So this one I was totally stoked because this is a turquoise skull. And now I really I don't know whether it's like a trying to think of the term, like if it would be composite or not, because there's sometimes they'll take turquoise dust powder and like shards and pieces or whatever, and they'll compress them together to make larger pieces. But this was like it was more pricey for kind of the size skull that I usually get, but we got our tax return, which is awesome. So I felt like kind of splurging to get a turquoise one because I felt really drawn to him. And then, so some other ones too is this little lapis one, and he's really pretty. Very small. I don't think that he's even an inch. I know they kind of listed them as like being, I think, around like an inch and a little bit more, but I really don't think that they are. They're quite small. And then this one is a shungolite. So there's like shungite and then there's shungolite. And again, this is another one that I don't actually have a counterpart or anything to. I've never worked with this type of skull before, or this type of, I'm trying to see if it'll, it's kind of trying. I don't know if it's going to quite get there though, to where you can really kind of see the face. But so this one's like a purple one. There's one that I've been watching on a different site. That one's really expensive. So I got this little guy, which I thought would be really fun to have in the meantime. And he kind of called, and the face is really cool too, with having kind of like that lighter, it almost looks pink, but it is like purpley. So it's like really dark purple and then really purpley. I haven't gotten a crystal skull. I have bought one carved from bone. Wow. That's really cool. I wonder what that looks like. Have you posted that on your, I think I see you, I think you're on IG, right? Have you ever posted one or done a video on it? I would love to see it. And then this is a little guy that I got just part of, like, I guess it's like I guess crystalskull.com does like the little promotions or something, maybe. I don't know if they always do it, but this was like free with like $100 order. So I got the little guy here. And I showed you the baby beads. And so I think, actually, I moved through this a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. And so this one is the last one. And this one actually came over from the UK. And this one is so cool. And this one, actually, I think I have a name for, and it is, I know it starts with an L. And I have it written down because I literally have the worst memory of life, and they get super offended if you forget their name when they've told you it and then you ask and then they stop talking to you, or at least mine do. Lillian. So this one is Lillian. And this is so it's lava, it's, lava rock stone. It's very, very light. So that definitely leads me to believe that it is 100% genuine, like lava rock or lava stone. And it has, I don't know if you can really see just how like pretty the rainbow part of it is. Maybe I can kind of get it. No, that's probably not going to be very great either. I don't know if the colors are kind of coming off, but I did upload a picture of him to my IG stories. So you can probably get a much better representation of kind of like how he looks, because I think this is just like completely washing him out. So surprisingly, I was actually able to make it through all of them, but this one is super cool. This one also came with like, what did it come with? Oh, it came with like an essential oil blend, like for anxiety. So I guess the idea is that you could put essential oils on this one. I don't know that I'd want to do that though. Because I don't know whether that would like ruin them. Okay, you did. Sweet. I'll have to check it out. I just looked up a ruby skull and it's $125. Wow, for ruby, that I can believe it for sure. Because I bet that is gorgeous. Picture. So yeah, okay, just catching up with the chat really quick. Go fetch water. I don't want to leave you guys hanging though, because I'm not going to stay on too much longer. But it was really nice, like hopping on live again and stuff. And now I'm gonna like put all of these guys back. I had to like switch up kind of like how everything was. I had these guys standing up, so they took up more space, and so I decided to kind of like lay them down so that I could kind of bring in this shelf. And even still, it's like pretty packed. And I already know that there's kind of a few crystal skulls that I have like my eye on that I may get. I don't know. There definitely will be like one probably in June or July again, because I do have one on the way right now that's coming from Canada. So that one's not going to be here for like another 2 weeks probably. And that one, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Is it Basmith? I don't have any of that. It's like I think it's like a metal mineral or something like that. And this person like uses some type of like molding sculpting technique with it. So I'm getting like this little baby skull, and maybe I can see if I can find it really quickly, like what the name of the bismuth is. That I think that's how you say it. So that I don't know if this is backwards for you guys, so I apologize. But this is what it typically looks like when it free forms. And so what this seller does is he actually puts in like a mold into the processor somehow, and actually forms it into like different shapes of like animals and other things, which he does like some really cool skulls. And I got like a little one, and I'm assuming it's probably going to be about like this size, which is really cool. So, oh, and I'll just tell you guys some other additional things. So the candle holders are a really cool addition. And then this I ordered off of Amazon, and it's a little light tower thing. And they love hanging out on this thing. I read a lot about that online. I am kind of irritated that it rotates a lot. They don't really seem to like that, but I think the rotation gear part of it is going to burn out pretty soon. So it's not going to be too much of an issue, because that's not something that they love, is spinning around like that. And then another cool book that I got, I didn't have any like actual physical books on crystal skulls. I've pulled up like tons of articles and research and website things that are really great. Had lots of really great information about crystal skulls. The thing that drew me to this book actually was working with the Akashic records and crystal skulls. And then I was really bummed to find out that it's just one page. That's all of the information that she has on accessing the Akashic records and crystal skulls. So, it is what it is. I do like Judy Hall's books, though. I have like her Crystals Encyclopedia. I don't have any of the Crystal Bibles, because I kind of feel like the encyclopedia one covers it all. But this is still really cool. Like it has chapters on like scrying with your crystal skulls, channeling, journeying, animal, or your power animal, mythical crystal skulls, directories and stuff, psychic abilities, communicating with them, how to work with them, messages from some of the ancient crystal skulls. What is the consciousness? So there's kind of like a discussion in here about, is it human, alien, or what? And to be honest, a lot of this stuff, though, I feel like, is easily like very intuitive. Especially like once you connect to crystal skulls, it kind of feels like you wouldn't need something like this as much, maybe. But it's still a nice thing to have. That's awesome. Well, I'm really glad that I was able to pop on here. I was like, it always asks me to like download software or something, but then I was able to just kind of like go live when I clicked like the webcam option. So I don't know. I don't know what I was doing wrong beforehand, but at least I figured it out, and I will come back doing more lives again. I was doing them pretty regularly, and then because in the past, every time I've tried to do it from here, it's always asked me to download software, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I'm glad that I'm back on live again. It's really fun to like interact with you guys in the chat, because it's like we're all here powwowing together, like geeking out on crystal skulls and stuff. So yeah, I got through all of those really quick. I think I'm pretty sure that those are all the newest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those are all the newest ones. This is the new setup. And if you guys have been doing like crystal skull stuff, I would love to check them out. If you're like posting about that, I know Silver Willow, I will totally check that one out, because that one sounds really awesome. And then another great channel who I have been totally geeking out over, because she does tons of like crystal skull meditation stuff, is Coyote Moon, I think is her name, and her channel is super awesome because she takes her crystal skulls out into like the woods and stuff, and by creeks, and does like really cool outdoor meditations, which I find so incredibly relaxing, especially with the crystal skull energy. I know I have been drubbing with mine regularly, so I posted like, I think I only posted one. I think I've done a few other like sessions and stuff with them, and I'll post some of those, because I feel like mine are like super into drumming. I like drumming with them like most mornings, kind of like when I wake up. So it's kind of like my new self-care kind of, like refresh in the morning. Because with kiddos, you need that time to just come into yourself and center for the day before it gets cray cray. Yes, I know she's awesome, and I love her channel so much. And I think she's doing like a meet her Skullies thing too, which is super awesome, because I love seeing she has like some really big crystal skulls, which is really awesome. I have two that I'm looking at that if I can manifest the money, I really want to get. I can't even show you the one that like is like my dream skull, because I don't think that's ever going to happen, but it's beautiful. And I've been really into kind of like these geode looking like crystal skulls. They're really beautiful, but I just haven't found one that's been like, pick me, that is affordable also. Because that's like the hardest balance, is like finding ones that it's like, yes, this is the one that wants to come home with me, and I can afford you. Absolutely. It totally is. It's really nice. And I've been doing that most mornings, and that has really shifted dramatically, like my mindset and stuff for me. That I've already kind of been into like a lot of the energy healing and, like mindset stuff. But recently, just like with a lot of things that I've been dealing with, like we're going to be moving, and there's lots of things going on with my kids and their school and all kinds of other things. And it's been really hard. And I kind of let myself, you know, just like hermit mode until just like, I don't want to deal with stuff, and, like getting really anxious and things like that. And finally, I just kind of was like, okay, I'm going to take the time. I'm going to feed back into myself and my soul and all of those things, and really, just like perk myself up. And that's one of the things that has really helped shift my mindset. And I've started like journaling, even though I don't love journaling. I've started like journaling kind of like morning, like I don't know what you would call it, but it's like those daily devotional type things, like with the goddess and angels. And I just got a new book recently for the Course in Miracles. So it's like a more condensed version, I think, that is supposed to be more like a daily condensed devotional thing, versus, reading the whole Course in Miracles book, which is there's a lot of wordy things going on in there, and the lessons are really great. But again, like, I need things, small bitty pieces to go on for the day, and that book has been really awesome too. So Let me think. So I know I have a couple videos filmed and ready to edit, and June is going to be really weird. I may not be popping on live at all in June because I'm going to be traveling with family. But I will have videos to post because I've just kind of been filming off and on. And one of the things I have, I think that might be one of the next videos I put up, is my pendulum collection, which I'm really excited about because they're really cool. And I just made actually like a couple new ones. So I filmed that already and I'll edit and get that up. And maybe I'll do like kind of my daily card pull devotional thing like that I was talking about, just so you can kind of see like my process and how I write things down and kind of some of the cool books that I'm using for that. And I still got to do a witchy corner tour. So now that this is done, I can totally do that. So maybe that will be one of the next videos because obviously if I'm traveling, I can't do that while I'm gone. So I'll have a few things filmed. I don't know what all of it's going to be, but there will definitely still be stuff to go up, and maybe I'll be able to sneak on live when nobody's at the house and I'm alone chilling. So it was really great to see you guys live again. It's so fun chatting with all of you guys because I know y'all get this and it's so fun to connect with the community. Everybody is seriously like so sweet, and I just can't say enough how much I love all of you guys, like, and getting to like interact with you and chat with you. Like, we're all just here even though we're all over the world basically. It seriously like blows my mind how like sweet and caring like this community is and stuff. When I started kind of feeling like coming out more as a witch and things, I really didn't know how well it was going to be received. And I heard kind of like through the grapevine of like feeling like there was some cattiness and other things going on, like not being accepted because of XYZ, you don't do it XYZ or whatever. But like seeing Jen and all that stuff, like it's seriously just so cool, like all you guys and how we all interact and get along so well and share like little tips and VRs and all the fun things. Maybe I will do also a look through of the new book that I'm getting. If you guys didn't see the Bonnabelle, what is it called? Holistic Tarot book is like $12 right now on Amazon. So if you don't have that book, you should definitely get that book because I know like all the stuff that Jen reads from it, it's amazing. It's a huge book. I have a couple other tarot books, but I'm really excited to get that one. And I do really want to get the tarot, or no, it's the Tao Craft, I think. And I think that's also one that she's written, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am, I don't know. But I thought that it was one that she did too. Yay, yeah. Bonnabelle win. Yep. Awesome. So I'm really glad that I was able to share these new guys with you. This one actually has been really cool too. If you guys don't have shungite, get some shungite, even if it's not a crystal skull, because there was just like one day I was just like not on it, man. And I was hanging out with this guy and made me feel so much better. So that is definitely, I think, a crystal that I'm going to try to like get some more of, because this is the only one that I have in my collection, as is kind of a lot of the new ones that I've gotten, and I really love them. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to pop on again next week, and then we'll see what pops up from there. I don't know. But I'll definitely still be uploading and things like that. So thanks for joining me for the little Scully update. And now I'm going to put all of these guys back so they can hang out together. Since the most recent one I actually just got was the agate one. And this one, oh, and this one was really funny. As I say bye, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to keep talking and saying things. I wrote down the name for this one too, which actually my son heard first before me, which I thought was really funny because he's really open to that kind of stuff. And this one's Sharmina. And I thought that was really cute because he said the name and I was kind of like, what? And then I looked at it and it was like, yep. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So, question. What's your question? Before I jump off. But I thought that was hilarious. He's super like intuitive like that. So that's not really stuff that I really talk about on this channel. So that's not something that I think I'm going to, to address. So sorry. But I hope you have a really great day. And I hope everybody has a really great day. So I will see you guys next time. This is super fun. Bye.